Dating can be hard, even if it's your home country and you're meeting new people who share the same culture as you. It's also very possible that dating as a foreigner is even more difficult. Well, unless you're French or British or Australian, you go to America and everyone you meet falls in love with your accent, well then maybe it's easy. But it's safe to say that dating scenes vary from place to place and culture to culture. Today we'll attempt to help foreigners to look for love in Lithuania, and we should note that this refers to heterosexual relationships, as this is where most advice is coming from. The fact that same-sex partnerships aren't yet recognized by the Lithuanian government doesn't really help the situation. But if this video applies to you, keep in mind that no results are guaranteed, nor is there any guarantee that this advice won't backfire and make your situation worse. Just take it at your own risk and hope that some of it helps. One foreigner living in Vilnius for 6 years observed that girls are more open to foreigners than Lithuanian men are open to foreigners. A couple of Lithuanian women agreed with this, suggesting that foreign men provide more attention, while local men, quote, don't even try. From our collective experiences, it does seem a lot more common to see foreign men meeting Lithuanian women, and much less common the other way around. While one person accused Lithuanian men of not trying, another stated that there are just more women than men. While we can't speak to the first point, it does seem like women outnumber men, and so men might actually have a better chance of meeting women, statistically speaking. The website Nuema seems to back this up, saying that in 2020, the male-to-female ratio for Lithuania was 86.17 males per 100 females. So our apologies to but don't give up. On the topic of dating apps, it's important to know what kind of relationship you're looking for so you can choose the right app or website. It's also good to know what everyone is using so you have a larger pool of potential matches. So this is fairly general knowledge, but let's see if there's anything specific to Lithuania. The Tinder app is fairly common in Lithuania, and just like the rest of the world, it seems like it's used more for short-term dating and non-serious meetups. While it's always possible to find something more serious here, it's good to check your expectations and make sure the people you meet are on the same page. For something more serious, some Lithuanian locals use OkCupid, but this doesn't appear to be too common. The same goes for the app Bumble, although it sounds like this app might be growing in popularity in Lithuania. Another service associated with more serious matchmaking is darnapora.lt. Apparently, it was created by a psychotherapist and is based on matching profiles after users have answered multiple questions. This sounds a little bit like eHarmony, but a Lithuanian version, and as a result, it may not be easy to use as a foreigner. Other short tidbits of advice are as follows. It's okay to date women whose surname ends with Aite or Ite, but stay away from women whose surnames end in Iene. What this person is hinting at is the fact that the ending of women's last names change when they get married. This sounds pretty wise, probably not something you'll need to think about too much. Another warn never to say Privyet in your first message to a Lithuanian woman. The word Privyet means hey in Russian, hinting that the person you message might be put off by the fact that you're greeting them in the language of their former occupiers. Of course, if you think that this person is Russian or Belarusian, Privyet might just be okay. However, using hello probably also works, especially if their profile is written in English. Someone else stated that Lithuanian ladies are very much about marriage, so if it's not something you're looking for, it may be wise to clarify what you want. Probably not on the first date, of course. Another person said that Lithuanians generally aren't very open for the first time, so becoming friends at the beginning with no romantic presumptions is a good idea. This will, of course, depend on where and how you meet, since meeting on a dating app should make it pretty clear that the intention is to find romance. Finally, another person's advice noted that Lithuanian history and cultural heritage has made many people more isolated, and as a result, they may come off cold and reserved. This, they said, may become a challenge for those who like to rush things, so if you like the girl, give it time. The last few points might only apply to people of a specific age and background. However, in a general context, Lithuanian culture overall seems to be more reserved and introverted than other cultures, especially compared to southern parts of the world. So if you're an extrovert, it's a good thing to keep in mind, since you'll probably want to meet someone whose energy level can match your own, although some people do say that opposites attract. Another general statement is that most young people speak English, are well educated, and open to meeting foreigners. With this in mind, it shouldn't be too hard to at least go on a few dates and meet local people. Outside of apps, it would seem generally wise to put yourself out there in situations where you're likely to meet new people, whether it's social events or meetups, or finding a new hobby or group activity. In these situations, the same universal rules apply. Be respectful, don't be pushy, and take a hint when someone shows they're just not interested. So with that, we wish you luck on your quest for love, and if you have any additional advice, experience, or lessons learned, feel free to leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.